First, medically fragile babies need a lot of support, and caring for them can be overwhelming for families. A program at a local hospital hopes to give parents and babies the support they need. Cronkite News reporter Sedona Meadows spoke with a mother who spent a lot of time in the hospital during her pregnancy.
Motherhood did not look like what I expected it would from the start.
She's a cutie. She has a really big spirit.
Around 22 weeks gestation, I had these bleeding episodes that were unexplained.
Katie Wilton lives in Gilbert with her husband and now 2.5-year-old daughter, Colette. But a few years ago, she was in and out of the hospital several times before landing in the antepartum unit.
They said, oh, you're in preterm labor. You're going to get to know us really well. And I asked what that meant, and they said, you're not going anywhere until this baby's born.
Her daughter was born at 30 weeks and spent 63 days in the NICU.
Well after she was born and stable, and we were given, positive prognosis, I still struggled with what I went through in the pregnancy because I hadn't been able to process that because it had been so chaotic.
That stress and chaos during difficult times are what March of Dimes hopes to end. They have partnered with several hospitals across the country to get families the support and education they need.
So the partnership with March of Dimes enables us to hire a support specialist, and this individual will be a coordinator working with families as well as our providers.
Banner University Medical Center Phoenix recently launched their NICU family support program.
In Arizona, the premature birth rate is 9.5% of babies, so that's almost 1 in 10 babies.
Those families of premature babies and the staff here will now have access to webinars, research, and a parent curriculum from March of Dimes.
I always found myself on March of Dimes websites, and I could trust the research and education that they were providing.
Wilton is thankful for the information she received from the March of Dimes and the care she received at her hospital. Her daughter is proof that good care leads to great outcomes.
She is a true 2.5-year-old. She has quite a bit of might and fight in her. She's a little fighter. And she obviously was from the start. She fought in the NICU.
In Phoenix, Sedona Meadows, Cronkite News.
Preterm births are more common among women of color. March of Dimes is looking into policies to expand Medicaid and continue research preterm births. For more information about March of Dimes and their research, you can go to marchofdimes.org.